Hello! Welcome to this week's ITL. uh, we're not going to talk about last week, are we? Not unless I bring it up, huh? Oh, jeez. My glasses are fogging up. It's just that type of weather today. The hair in my mouth. Oh, crazy, crazy, crazy. Got bits and parts and parts and bits coming in for the goat. Got actually, thanks to some pippas, some supporters of the channel and of the goat. And this year, I want to start off for the beginning of the year. Yes, this year actually I've had three main supporters this year of the channel. I'm going to throw out their name because they've actually helped out this channel and they've supported this channel. I ain't going to say how much because I've had three main supporters. I've had Suburban Rider, I've had Matt Tennessee, and I've had Captain Craig. And all three of them are my channel supporters. And I'm sorry if you didn't want your name put out there, but they are my channel supporters. And they have done me well. And I'd like to say thank you for helping me support my channel. But thanks to them, I've been helping the goat out. And thanks to getting low-cost, budget-mind parts. I'm not buying these with expensive parts. I mean, I own a KLR. And I own a Kia Soul. You gotta remember this stuff. Cheap. And also, I mean, some of these things are actually the dealers, the salesman, has actually helped out with this. And I ain't going to throw out unless they want me to. And no one's told me they want me to. So, no. Which I don't understand either. But, whatever. They don't want to support my channel, so. But that is what it is. But I got thanks to one of the supporters of my channel, I was able to purchase this Cayman, which is actually a protector for the rear master cylinder of the goat. The old one, yes, it had one. It was time to replace it. It was just time to replace it. It was starting to look shabby. I took it off and off enough times due to replacing the rear master cylinder. I pulled the gun, the trigger, and decided to just replace it. It was cheap. It was cheap enough to go ahead because I have something coming in the future that did need replaced. You'll be seeing that in the future. So, everything falls in line. You'll be seeing it. But as everything falls in line, everything comes together, and it's a lot of it's safety. It's all safety-minded. And I don't normally like to replace things unless they need to be replaced. Now, a few things were beautified. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I like my goat to look good. Don't get me wrong. But a lot of it is to keep it going because she is getting up there in age, 2009. And a lot of this stuff is stock. from back whenever Navy Thomas 8 had her. So it's time to be replaced. So it is. I mean, just like that. Oh, this stuff here, I haven't gotten to put on yet because I'm waiting for the time. So this ain't it. This ain't it. Anyway, the radiator hoses. They're not the. I gotta get those put on. I gotta modify the hoses, the kit, because that's got the thermal bob to put in line. Which I gotta test the thermal bob to make sure that's in good shape before I put it all together. It's all to do in line. But yeah, but I got other parts for. You know what? I'll get pictures of these. I mean, it all comes together. I got things. I'll get pictures and everything. These guys, she's coming together. She's looking good, snazzy. Hopefully, hopefully this week I'll be riding her at least once. Because Monday it's supposed to be warm, close to 70 degrees. Yeah. Normally I'd be. At one point in time, we were riding a year round. I stopped that because of my hip. I just haven't gotten back in the saddle again. My poor body. Yeah. So you stop crying, Mike, and get back in the saddle. Yeah, I know. Oh, but yeah, the goat is getting back together. But the question is, the goat is just a bike. The thing is, I hope the Lord is treating all of you well. I really do. I mean, there's a lot of you out there that really, really could use His help. And I know that. I really do know that. I feel it. I really do. I know it for a fact. There's a lot of hurting out there in the world right now, and we just need to get together and start agreeing with each other and start working with each other. Of course, that's not going to ever happen 100%. It's just the way humans are. I get that. But we can do a lot better than we are now. I mean, come on. Which, I know this is off topic, but I am proud of myself. I am so proud of myself. I've done something. My dad, my father, not the father up there, well, he's up there. I hope so, anyway. My birth father, he's passed away. He was the electrician that taught me what I know. To get me to what I know. And anyway, I had purchased this CB radio from a yard sale. Didn't know jack from it. I paid like $10 from it. It's a Galaxy 959. It's had some modifications. It's got the 2 switches on the bottom, so it can talk on the side, extra sidebands, you know. Yeah, it's got some extras done to it, and I got an antenna for in my attic I'm going to be putting up. And I got it all put together and everything, and I've got I tested an antenna tester. I was going to hook up. I started getting everything hooked up, and I started aligning the antenna up, and nothing. Nothing was coming out of the radio. Hooked up another radio, smaller radio. It was coming out, no problem. Like, darn. my good radio is better radio is nothing's coming out of. Was hoping not. So I just pulled it out of line. I took the case covers off of it and I looked at it. Simple solder joint, all it was. The wire was coming from the PL connector from the antenna, just from the center to the board. All it needed was soldered. Simple, that's all it needed. I soldered that, hooked it in, bingo. Just fired up and worked. Like, simple connection. Good job, Mikey. Good job, Mikey. I was so proud. I mean, it was just a simple thing, but at least I knew enough that I could do it. Just simple stuff, you know. I didn't have to go out and spend a lot of money on a simple repair. But you could do stuff like this too. Just saying. Just putting it out there. Oh, but I'm prepared to talk skip. I'm preparing to do it. I mean, I've got a member of my Radio Shack, you know. But it was just something that came up this week, because last weekend it was not a good weekend. It was awful. It was one of the worst weekends. This weekend's actually another bad one, but I just have to get it out there and get talking to these guys, get this up to these guys. I just don't feel right going 2 weekends without saying hello to you guys. Just, this is me. This is me. But let's wrap this up. Dear Lord in heaven, I like to pray and say thank you for a week that I know you've laid your hands on me to help me out, and I hope you've done the same for many others that, as I know, and hold dear to in my heart. I hope, I pray that you do the same out to the little ones out there, to the little children that really need you, the hungry ones, the ones that are in the war-torn countries. You know the ones I'm thinking about. And I like to say thank you. And you know the ones that the one guy, Captain Craig, that he I know you were helping him out getting his license a while back. You were helping him out, and I hope you help him out get his next one. I'm so proud to have another ham radio operator out loose, talking on the air. Just polluting the airwaves. Yes! Oh, I like to say amen. Say amen. So proud of everybody. Oh, I like to say 73s and say thank you for everybody coming up this weekend and this week's looking at my video. And I like to say, if you want to support my channel, you know where to look down in the description. That's all I'm going to say for about that. And I'll say more next week maybe. 73, and thank you very much.